Hello and welcome to the SBR BTCC Legend Series, brought to you in association with BTCC Blueprints and Paul Welsh Groundwork and Construction. Let's take a look at the grid for race 2 here at round 2. It's Jake from Lewis, from Adam, from Ben, Liam, then Sean, Dean, Leon, Rob, Chris, then the other Rob, Andrew, Ash and Jeff at the rear. Let's take a look at the highlights here for race 2 as we join the grid here, and the lights come on nice and early. As we wait, and they are out and away. And it looks like a fantastic start by Lewis, and Adam already pulling out, seeing if he can join his teammate. Lewis up the inside of Jake, it looks like nice and early, and is Adam going to follow him? Jake tries to cut across a bit late in the turn. That keeps the two of them side by side. As now Adam comes up the side of Lewis and goes round the outside. Does he? No, he falls back in behind. Lewis now, he's going to try and pick up the slipstream of Jake. He doesn't want Jake to get away as easily as he did in race 1. And we see Ben now up behind Adam. Is that a push there on teammates? Maybe is that a little bit after us from race 1, as Lewis just gets shuffled down the pack there, right down behind Dean it looks like. I think that was maybe Liam giving a little shove onto the grass, losing a bit of momentum unfortunately there for Lewis. That's now Sean going past him as well, and Rob. Lewis just dropping back, the dirt on the tyres really not paying off for him at all. Now he's wide, catching the arm cone, and that'll be Ash up past him as well. Chris up past him, and the other Rob. A little wiggle there, try and get some heat back into the tyres as Jeff goes around the outside of him just before the bridge, as we go to the other end of the bridge, and we see Liam up the outside of Ben and Dean, trying to follow him, trying to get one up over his brother, as Liam's now challenging Adam, but it ends up as Ben and Liam coming off the apex side by side. Dean falling back that little bit now, and almost looking like he's becoming a cork in the bottle, as Jake has just scampered off yet again, well out into the lead, leaving Adam, Ben and Liam fighting for second place, as we've got 3 wide now here. We've got Chris, we've got Sean and we've got Dean, and Rob's now going to join the fray with the other Rob. Why the devil not? Let's have 5 cars battling for 5th place. 3 wide into the last corner. That's never going to work, is it? As they all get bunched up that little bit. Rob hits Rob, and Rob then hits Sean. How many more Robs do we want in this field? We go 3 wide down the start finish straight. 5th place we got Dean, then we got Sean, then it's anybody's guess, Chris, then Rob, and then it looks like Leon's got into the fray somehow. No, sorry, I am wrong there. It's not Leon, it's Andrew who's joined this fantastic battle. Chris, Andrew and Rob there battling away, and Ash has now joined the fray as well. Fantastic to see, battling right the way through the field, as we've got Jeff now having a go at Rob as well, with Andrew falling back that little bit. Anyone's guess who's going to take this, as we go back up to the battle for 2nd place, and now Ben's going to have a go at Adam, trying to go round the outside if he can keep the momentum. Adam just pushes himself out that little bit wider, shutting the door, saying, Ben, if you want to go past, you're going to have to take the Armco. Ben flying either which way he can. He just cannot find a way past Andrew, and that's brought Liam back into the fray. Dean's still a bit of a cork in the bottle there in the background, holding everyone else up, letting these 3 get away, and then Jake even further away from these 3 as well. We go to the end of the bridge, and we see 3 wide almost. 3 wide down into single fire to come off the bridge and round the left-hand corner, as we slipstream through the little shimmy of the left, back over the crest of the hill, and now Liam's up the inside. That's going to turn into the outside, but Ben's managed to get a run on Adam, is going up the inside. He's got the place, he's got 2nd place now, and Liam with a slight nudge on Adam, going, can I come and continue the fight with Ben? And Adam goes, no, I'm going to fight with him. Go get alongside him down into the final corner. Liam's got the inside line now. Can he follow Ben? He just pushes that little bit wide in that Mitsubishi. Back down the start finish straight. We go back to the battle for 5th place, and we've got Dean here being chased by Lewis, and then Rob, who's on an absolute flyer now. Lewis up the inside there of Dean now. Slight bit of pushing into the first corner. Rob just decides to sit back that little bit as the two of them come out side by side. Now Rob joins the fray, taking it 3 wide down into the braking zone for the right-hander. Lewis is the one who brakes earliest, or lets off the throttle earliest maybe, as Rob goes up past the two of them. Sorry, that's not Rob, that is Liam who's gone past the two of them. I've got the wrong battle here. We've gone back to the battle for second place. Unbelievable. It just looks so much like the battle for fifth. I do apologise. We're 3 wide. Liam in the middle now. Adam on the inside. Ben hanging it round the outside. Slight touch between Liam and Ben. Just puts Ben back that little bit. He goes left, he goes right yet again. He loves to weave down this straight. Flash of the headlights. I'm coming for you both. I dread to think what the onboard camera might be showing. Maybe 1 or 2 finger salutes from Ben. We will never know. We will never ever know, and we hope never to know. As Ben takes the inside line finally on Liam, gets that place away from him, sets his sights firmly on Adam in front of him. As Sean goes now up the inside of Dean, he's finally been released from that cork. And now is that Chris also going to challenge for him? As we see Jake completely in a world of his own. He must be loving this and wondering if everyone else has taken each other out. Driving around, admiring the scenery. You can see just how big a lead he's got over pretty much the rest of the pack now. Now that the cork's been released, you've got Adam from Ben, from Liam, from Sean, from Chris, from Rob, and then Dean, who's fallen back 3 spots from the early stages. As Ben runs out a little bit wide, that's going to give Liam a chance up the inside into turn 2, sorry, and he has got the position. He is back in front of Ben, and now is he going to be the one who can challenge Adam for second place? Let's face it, Jake has won this one by a country mile already without even having to look. There's so much fighting for second place, it's just allowing him to scamper off further and further. So the battle for second is Adam from Liam, from Ben, from Sean, from Chris, from Rob, and then Dean that little bit further back as we jump on board with Liam and we have a look at Ben, sorry. You can see Rob pulling out the inside, and what a run Liam has had coming out of that corner, round the outside of Adam. Ben's up the inside, slight wiggle from Adam, that's put Sean in the Armco barrier, and that's allowing Chris to have a run, and Rob have a run behind them up over the crest of the hill, but Sean just about keeps the momentum. But Rob has certainly got the jump on Chris, it seems. We go 3 wide over the bridge with these 3 guys. Sean, Rob, and Chris all fighting for the same bit of tarmac. Dean sat waiting, just like his brother, waiting for that mistake, and it will be Sean from Rob, from Dean, from Chris coming out of the corner off the bridge. And we see Liam now yet again in front of Ben, holding his position. They've just started to put a tiny gap between these two and Adam in 4th place. Ben's going to try and take it 2 wide round the last corner. Spends a bit of penalty. That's brought Adam back into play with these two. Just Liam seeming that little bit slower on the entry into the final corner, as everyone is slipstreaming or trying to find that bit of space. Liam, Ben and Adam all together, almost as one car, nose to tail, down the start finish straight through turn 1. No one trying that inside line this time, as the battle behind him continues to rave, as we've now got Rob ahead of Sean, then Dean now, who's gone up the inside, and that's the other Rob who's now got up the inside of Chris as well, and now Ashley's going to join the back of this pack as well and fight along. The 2 orange Halfords, I could say Halfords Hondas because that's what it's based on, but I'll say Halfords Mitsubishis fighting together. Fantastic to see these 2 fighting so cleanly as well. Obviously don't want to damage any of that orange on these cars, as we will see they are side by side now down the main straight. A flash of the lights there from Rob towards the guys in front of him. I don't know if that'll make any difference, but we see both Chris and Ash fighting together. Who's going to give in first? I believe it is Chris with the inside line, is it? Can't quite tell the difference between the two, but it's Chris who prevails round the outside of his teammate as they start to catch Rob that little bit more. Back down towards the final corner of the lap. And we've got Chris all over the rear of Rob, who seems to have lost touch a little bit with the battle in front, and that's certainly not going to help him. A massive tank slapper on the rear, coming out the final corner onto the Armco. But somehow, it's almost helped him with a little bit of speed down the main straight. We go back to the front of the pack, and the battle for second place. We ride on board with Ben, who's hot on the heels of Liam. And you can see there, just in the rear view mirror as well, we can see Adam, who has not let go of these two either. Ben looking every which way possible, closing right in under brakes. Can he get the power down that little bit earlier? He seems to be that little bit closer now to Liam as they go down towards the junction yet again, bringing him back down towards the bridge and the crossover of the lake. The three of them still together, and that looks like Rob now fighting away in 5th place and catching these boys. Is he looking at making it a 4-way battle for second? As Ben takes second away, runs that a little bit wide. That's going to allow Liam the chance, admittedly around the outside here, to have a go. But nope, Ben's going to stick it up the inside. Nope, this place is mine. You sit back. And that's given Adam a nice run over the bridge. Admittedly, he's on the outside of Liam. Can he take the position away? He's just about ahead. He's almost pulled up in front. He's back in the slipstream of Ben as we come over the other side of the bridge, and Liam takes the position back, having the inside line. But all of this fighting has brought Rob up into the fight for 5th place. As we come up over the hill again and down the other side, it's almost 3 cars as one, and then Rob that little bit further behind. Ben, Liam, Adam, and Rob. Well, you could almost say Rob has joined the train now. He's that close. Liam flicking out as Ben's that little bit slow on the grass, trying to get the power down. Defending hard on the inside line with Adam trying to follow him around the inside. 3 wide into the final corner. Touch there from Adam on Liam. Pushes Liam wide. They are all over the place. They're 3 wide. Spread right out across the track. It's anyone's game, as Adam seems to now have second place away from Liam, from Ben, and then Rob. And this is just allowing the pack behind to close them up. This is the last thing we need as a commentator, as we've now got Liam and Adam together, and then Rob and Ben together, almost in the same positions. Liam takes the position. Oh, that's Adam off into the corner pocket by the looks of it. Some horrible game physics. With the slightest of touch, that sent Adam well off, unfortunately, and taking him out of this battle as Rob tries to squeeze it down the outside of Liam, up against the arm cone. Ben goes, "Thank you very much, I'll take second place." Liam back on the rear bumper straight away, as Rob now tries to go round the outside. That could give Sean a bit of a run, maybe, as Sean's caught these guys up for the battle. I did say the guys behind were catching them up, and now they have joined the battle. So we've got Ben in second place. Let's not forget Jake up in front. Jake leading, Ben in second, Liam in third. Battling away on, I believe this to be the penultimate lap, is it? No, it's the final lap. The final lap. So positions all being fought for. You'd think maybe points versus a better grid position for the reverse grid race next time up in race 3. But no, we want the points now, they say. Ben fighting from Liam, fighting from Rob, fighting from Sean, fighting from... is that the other Rob behind? No, that's Dean behind. And then the very unlucky Adam, as Jake, in a world of his own, takes the flag and race victory number 2 in this round, in race 2. As the gaggle come across behind, out of the last corner, up across the line. We will have to see where the penalties go. Liam spending a penalty there. Looked like Rob spending a penalty. That is going to cause mayhem for the timing guys across the line. And this is how it actually ended. We had Jake in first, Ben in second, Sean actually grabbing third, Dean, Liam, Rob and Rob in 6th and 7th there. The time penalties right at the end causing havoc. And then we had Ash actually finishing ahead of Chris. And then it was Lewis and Adam, Andrew and Jeff, and then Leon at the rear of the field. Thank you very much for watching this hectic race, and we hope race 3 will be even better than this.